Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by McCollum. Chisels into the paint, flicks it up and in, and contact.
What did they do? They forced the switch to get Jones off of Gilgeous-Alexander, and he's able to take advantage.
The Thunder weren't supposed to be here this fast. They have really grown a lot in such a short time between this year and last year. The Timberwolves were supposed to be able to contend with OKC, but after 2 games, OKC has a dominant 2-0 lead in the series. Let's talk about why today. So far this series, SGA has been just straight dominant. In Game 2, SGA had 38 points, 3 rebounds, and 8 assists. In Game 1, he also had over 30 points, and he got a few assists as well. He's just been a straight superstar like he is. And he just won the MVP award for a reason, and he's showing that reason so far in the first 2 games. Additionally, Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren have stepped up as great second and third options, and Chet's also been great defensively, which has been another reason why OKC is in control and up 2-0 in the series. For Minnesota, in Game 1, Julius Randle looked solid, but in the second game, he wasn't really seen as much. So that's something that has to improve for Minnesota, and is probably the biggest thing, along with Gobert defending a little bit better. So what's happening with Minnesota? Why are they not playing up to their proper level, and why aren't they contending with OKC? Maybe OKC's just flat out better than Minnesota, but also we have to factor in Julius Randle needs to be better than he was in Game 2. We also need to see some more production off the bench, and we need some more of the role players to step up. With OKC, it feels like it's been more prevalent, and we've seen a couple guys like Chet and Jalen Williams step up, and we've seen some of the other bench players step up as well. Here, with Minnesota, it feels like it's just been Anthony Edwards and then pretty much everyone else. Jaden McDaniels has been pretty good as well, but we need to see more from Mike Conley, Dante DiVincenzo, and just some of the surrounding pieces off at the bench. And I think if that happens and we see some more of that, we can see Minnesota turn things around here. To me, this feels like a must-win game for Minnesota. If they don't win this, they'll be down 3-0. So they're going to need to see some changes from the bench and from Gobert and Randle. And I think if they don't win Game 3, it's over. It most likely is, because they'll be down 0-3, and with how good OKC's been playing and with having the MVP on their team, I don't see a very likely path that Minnesota makes it. So this really seems like a big must-win game. And imagine if Anthony Edwards gets swept. That'll be a pretty big change for him. So I feel like he's going to be really motivated coming out Game 3. So that's what I think will be the most important part of Game 3. We will be Minnesota's motivation and how they come out playing right out of the gates in the first. And so, can Minnesota break through this early series struggle, or will OKC break through and get to the finals pretty quickly in 4 or 5 games? That's the question. OKC looks like a team that's not just trying to win this series. They're looking like a super dangerous team for not only this series, but the finals, and for plenty of years to come with Shea, Chet, Jalen Williams, and their young core, and their plenty of draft picks. And how can the Wolves respond? How can they come back? Can Anthony Edwards motivate the rest of the team? Can some of the role players or secondary options step up and grab the spotlight? So that's it for today. Drop your predictions below for Game 3. Will the Thunder sweep? Will Minnesota bounce back? Will Minnesota win 4 in a row? Oh, kind of like the Raptors did against Milwaukee a few years ago? We don't know. So drop your comments. Let me know your thoughts on the series and on the games ahead.